Now, let's talk traction. And what we mean by this is the product selling in its market? Has it got some momentum and some existing customers who are already showing their interest in the business? Now, of course, this does depend on the stage of the business we are looking at. If this is a very early stage business and they've only got a prototype, it is unreasonable to expect the company to have much traction. However, there are stages which companies go through, and if you understand this stage progression, then you'll be able to evaluate whether or not the company is being successful. So once you've got the prototype made and you've got a product you can sell to a customer, is there a demand for that product? Can they sell it to one customer? And that gives you product proof. If you can then sell it to a cluster of customers, then you're showing that there's a market out there, and that's market proof. And then once you've established that you have a cluster of customers, then you can move into expansion mode to sell it much more widely. So if you have a very early stage company, don't expect much traction. But if they have an existing product which has been around for a little bit, you definitely want to see evidence that people are out there and buying it. So the question then comes back to it: who are the customers, and what sales have been achieved to date? And you then want to look forward and see what sales they believe they can get going forward. And of course, with the customers, you're looking at to see whether they're B2B, they're business customers, or they're B2C, they're consumers, and understanding the mix, because it's very possible that the product can be sold to both of them. So you need to understand more about the customers. You need to understand that the customers are buying the product, and that there is potential there for the company to really establish itself in the market. And you want to see that at an early stage, because if the company is struggling to get sales, then that's a sure sign that there may be problems coming up in the future. And if they're doing a crowdfund to raise money for marketing because they can't sell any of the product, but they've been trying to sell the product for a while, then that could be some cause for concern, and you need to be aware of that. So that is product traction. It's an important aspect of the whole sales process. It's an important aspect of the evolution of the business, and it's something you definitely need to pay attention to.